Hi, I'm Abigail Beatrice Cormack.
I'm Phineas Cromwell.
And I'm Lucas Buford.
And I'm Joel Arnett.
And this is Antiford On Air for November 2015.
So to start off this this AOA, as we start off most of our AOAs now, we would like to introduce or welcome some of our new members. Start off the list with Daniel E. Downstar, who's a pirate and former engineer. There's Angel Butter. We met at the Vermont meetup, the Vermont festival.
If the video for that isn't up, it should be by the end of the year. So,
there's also Avishai Laska, who's a writer, historian, journalist. Dr. Avar Mesp, who's a research scientist from KU.
Yep, very cool.
And a first for us, Professor Ulysses T. Lazarus, who is a traveler. He's the first of the travelers, a character that isn't from Antiford but visits through the wells, through Well Island.
Yep. So he goes back and forth, time to recover, then travels, then recovers, then travels, that kind of thing.
So should be very interesting to see the stories that all of these people are writing, and we're looking forward to it.
Absolutely.
Updates with the site?
Yeah, so we have added and refined the dark theme. So if you go down to the bottom of any of the pages, there's a little button that says Dim the Lights. You click on that and it switches the theme from our light theme to a darker theme that may be easier on the eyes, especially at night. It switches to a Raise the Lights button, which turns it back. All just more updates to help people read. In that vein, we've always had the text-to-speech button, which you hit play and the web browser will read the story to you. We've added a way for authors to add their own audiobook versions of their stories. Currently the feature only supports SoundCloud, so it's currently the SoundCloud audiobook feature. So you can record something, put it on SoundCloud, and link it to your story, and you'll get a nice little orange play button next to the regular text-to-speech play button. We're working on trying to add support for YouTube and as well, and maybe other avenues, because for free users, SoundCloud does have a 180-minute upload limit. I've uploaded enough audiobooks that at this point they deleted my oldest stories when I uploaded a new story. So I will definitely be looking into supporting other sites. So.
Sounds good. So, I guess the main theme for this Antiford On Air is also why we have Mr. Arnett here with us.
I'll let him explain.
All right, well, in November, coming up on November 13th, the citizens of Antiford will be hosting the local game jam. So coming up on the 13th is the 2015 Fall Game Jam at NHTI.
And that's in Concord, New Hampshire.
Yes, that is in Concord, New Hampshire. It's going to be taking place the Friday the 13th until Sunday. And I'm kind of here to explain a little bit about it for you guys. So a game jam is a type of event in which, in a time limit, either individuals or teams or even departments come together and they try to make a fully functional game in that time. A lot of times it's like a lock-in kind of scenario where they just work as crazy hours on a concept and on an idea and get a fully functional game out by the end of it.
The idea is not like a AAA kind of game or even a typical indie game. It's a complete prototype.
and tons of people have partaken in this. A lot of famous game developers and game studios have taken part. Normally, they're about a weekend, so that's what this one is. Will be from Friday night, and I believe the starting time is around 5, and it will go until Sunday night. The hard game developers will be hard at work through that entire time. We have been invited to actually host the one at NHTI. So what we're looking for is, I believe we're working very hard to get some games created that will be going on the website. I know a few of you who have heard us talking about it, and who we've talked to at events and such know that we want to open up another media source that Antiford can kind of use and people can use to add to the world and illustrate the world that has been created by the founders here.
And the Game Jam isn't open to just programmers, right?
Yeah. So although there will be a lot of students from NHGI, so we invite everybody from our group, even though you may not have programmer or, game skills. I know that I don't. We invite all of our artists or all of our musicians or anybody who really wants to participate to come and, just create. So there'll be people making encyclopedia entries or art for the website as well as for the games.
And really, the programmer art is a wonderful travesty that I see all the time. The programmers need artists and musicians to support their games as well. And we are focused but not exclusionary to just video games. We're also, there will be people there working on physical games.
Card games.
Tabletop
kind of games.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And this is a very unique event for the citizens of Antiford, so we've been really excited for it for some time. There will have everything from first year and first semester game students that are just really eager to kind of put to test the new skills they're just getting into, right up into graduated alumni who are also excited about the event and can't wait to kind of put to work the skills they learned while at NHTI's animation and graphic game programming program. Professor Gregory Wallach has been incredibly helpful and just so supportive of us. He's welcomed us in. He's really encouraged this event, and I think it'll be...
Yeah, he's been really fun to work with.
Yeah. It'll be really fun. So again, we'll all be there. There'll be people working on arts for the like the encyclopedia, for just the site in general. We definitely encourage you to come on down and see what all the hubbub's about. Definitely on Friday, again at 5 o'clock. If it was a convention, we would call that opening ceremonies. So we'll be discussing a little bit more in depth about what game jams are and what that one will be, as well as the founders here will be having a introduction to Antiford for all the game developers and for all the people coming up to see what's going on. We'll be discussing kind of what we're looking for, and then there'll be some research time for the game developers, and then the fun will
To the grindstone.
Yep.
To the
Yeah.
So
grindstone.
I would say that we do encourage the people that are showing up to, I guess, be participant in some form,
Or at the very
or at
least respect.
right, or yeah, at least respect that. Don't distract the people who are hard at work, programming
Yeah.
or doing art or music or anything
Yeah.
like that.
Especially since we only have a weekend to make these large projects
lot
that
of
they're
time.
working on.
So we will be linking in the description the official kind of the event pages. So we have an event page on our website which cross-links with the Facebook event, and I'll probably post both of those links. But it is coming up very, very, very shortly, the 13th through the 15th.
And is there? I guess there's
Just one more
there's
announcement.
there's one more kind of announcement.
Yep. And I think we're gonna probably link to that extra announcement, and we'll see you in that video for another exciting announcement with our our good member here, Mr. Joel Arnett. So he's got some exciting stuff for you, kind of game related as well.
Check it out.
Hopefully we'll see you on the site, and we'll see you at the 2015 Fall Game Jam.
All right.